Welcome to your favorite channel, the Eureka channel. I would like to take this time to thank my subscribers and my fans. You are very, very important people in this channel. And so today, I'm going to discuss a very interesting phenomenon of why old men chase young girls and young women. It's very important to strengthen a family because when certain values in the society are compromised, it will affect the family. It will affect the equilibrium of the family. It will make the children uncomfortable. It will make their mothers uncomfortable. And in general terms, the society is going to be affected because now when old men are chasing young girls and young women, there is high likelihood that the family is going to be affected both emotionally and even at resource level. So now, one of the reasons which make old men chase young girls and young women is the issue of biology, of what I've called in my books the cruel trick of nature, which you can read more in my book called Strong in the Storm and another one called Happy Though Married. In 30s and 40s, the young women sexual libido picks up, while men in 30s and 40s, most of them, the sexual libido goes down. So there is quite some imbalance. And so what happens? The old men, they are not going to meet the challenge if their wives are in 30s and 40s, and so they will go chasing young girls or young women who are going to massage their ego, who are going to tell them how great they are, but of course they are just being flattered, and of course these young girls and young women, they are going actually to meet whatever they want to from these old men. So it's the cruel trick of nature. That is one reason. Secondly, there is the issue of the middle life crisis between 40s and 65. And during this time, most of these people, most of these old men, they are having unfulfilled dreams. Most of them have been retired, and when they have been retired, they feel very uncomfortable. They feel they have been told to leave their organizations because they have no value. They feel they have got no energy. They feel there isn't much they can contribute. And so what happens at this time, they feel that they have to put a point to the society that they are still useful, they are still strong, and they can still also attract even young people. And so they go looking for young women and young girls. Thirdly, there is the issue of what is called the empty nest syndrome. In one of my books, Happy Though Married, I put across that the children are not part of the family. The children are welcome visitors who should be handled well, treated well, then grow, and when they become of age, they get their jobs, they will leave and go to start their own lives. And so the important person in the family is the husband and the wife, because when the children leave, they are going to be left, the two of them. So now, when the children have left, then the husband is left with the wife. And so now it become a great problem because during such times, during when they are experiencing the emptiness syndrome, as their wives, most of the time, they spend time going to see their grandchildren in the cities most of the times. And so their husbands are left to take care of cows and whatever. If they don't have cows, then they will be left idling there. And so they are tempted to go looking for young girls and young women to satisfy their bodily lust. Then there is also the issue of retirement. When these men have retired, they have a lot of idle time. And so they wonder what to do within 24 hours. And so because of this idle time, they are tempted to go build marital bed, and they are tempted to go looking for young men, young women, and young girls. And after all, they have also got the ransom money, which they have now. They are comfortable. They can be able to lure these young women and young girls. And then there is also the issue of the peer pressure. We have got old men, and we have got the old men who are keeping company to others, and so they influence the character of their friends. So if these old men are keeping character to their friends who are also chasing young girls and the young women, they are more likely to fall victims of this problem. Then there is also the issue of these old men. Some of them, they want young girls for public show. They feel that these young girls and young women, they are sort of articles of ostentation. They want to display them. It's just like the way you display, you want when you have got a new vehicle, a new model, you want the society to know that you have got the latest vehicle. So now, when you want to go to social functions, you want young girls who look more presentable, who look with the vibrant of youth, and so you don't want to go with your old wife who look actually, she has been overtaken by time. So you want girls who are going to portray the latest in the society. So what do I mean? Young girls, you want young girls for public show to also to go and display them the way you display items like cars, like telephones, like watches, etc., etc. So now there is also the issue of boredom. Some of these people, old men, they don't have much to do, and most of them, some of them have retired, or even if they have got businesses, they have also hired some people, so they have got a lot of time. So what do they do with this when they are bored? They go to look for sexual adventure and end up being sexual tourists or sexual nomadism, if I have to call it. The other one is actually adventure. Some of these people, old men, they want to look for adventure. And not only old men, even some young men, there is the aspect of adventure. They all want to go and look for young girls and young women because they want to look to get fun. They feel that that X cannot be Y cannot be W cannot be B, and B cannot be A. They feel that there is a different experience with any woman they come across. And then there is also the aspect of some of these old men. They feel that it's better to go looking for these young girls and the young women. They are cheaper than, they feel that they are cheaper than going to a prostitute. And you see that one is debatable. And so they feel that there is also going to be emotional attachment if they are frustrated at home, if their wives have become so indifferent to them. They feel that these young women and these young girls can give them comfort, because now if they have to go to the prostitute, there is no emotional attachment. It's just you pay money and it's so formal and then nothing. But now with these young women and these young girls, there is going to be created a relationship so that even when they are discouraged, even when they are not happy, they have got a shoulder to lean on. Otherwise, thank you very much. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I hope you will not forget to subscribe and share. Thank you.